Dean, how has this stretch been since you've been back, kind of acclimating back into the lineup?
It's been good. Definitely been tough. I didn't really have as much time to work on my conditioning beforehand as I would have. I was in good shape. Coming back from my shoulder, and then my ankle happened, and then I couldn't. I got a little out of shape. So I'm just trying to get my wind back, stuff like that. But other than that, it's been good.
How are you finding that though? I guess going 'cause there isn't a ton of practice time, so a lot of it's coming in games. Like, how do you kind of mentally approach it?
You just gotta know you're gonna be dog tired out there, and just try to minimize the mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes when you're tired, so just go out there and just try to be mentally tough and just fight through the mistakes.
Dean, when you're going through these stretches that you guys are going through where it's been up and down, hasn't been a whole lot of consistent in terms of the results that you want, like, how do you process that understanding that JB has talked over and over and over again about the big picture?
Um, it's the NBA. You always got another game to worry about. So, I mean, you get a couple bad losses here and there, but you can't dwell on them and make one bad loss into two. So, you just got to kind of forget about it, and then every game's different. So, you go into shoot around, you just have to lock in on the game plan every time. And I think a lot of it just has to do with our energy coming out of games as well. We kind of came out flat a few games, and that's kind of put us behind the eight ball a little bit. But I think overall, you just got to come in locked in and stay with the game plan, believe in the coaching staff and all that stuff. So it's been tough. We've been definitely going up and down here recently, but we'll level out once we get all our people back and healthy. I think we'll level out, play more consistently.
I mean, you had a lot of confidence in the team coming into the year. How do you keep that confidence from getting shaken when these kinds of stretches are happening?
I mean, everyone knows what kind of weapons we have on this team. Donovan, DG, Ev, Jay, all those guys, Karis. I mean, we know what they can do, what they're capable of. I mean, some nights, shots may not be falling, but there's always somebody who will step up. We just got to go out and just hit battle on. I think a lot of it just has to do with our energy and bring the right determination from the start of the game. So even if we're not making shots, we're still within that 4-6 point spread, and we can make it back in the second half.
The bench has been criticized at various points throughout the course of the year. When you guys have a performance like Jetty's that you got last night, like, what does that do for the unit as a whole?
I mean, it definitely uplifts us for sure. And he played unbelievable last time. I mean, didn't miss a three. He was on fire. It was awesome to watch. And I just kept trying to just go to the ball, Jetty. Just get the ball and shoot it every time you touch it. And he just laughed. So, but just seeing a performance like that, we needed some bench scoring here as of recent. So seeing him come out and just be on fire like that is awesome to see.
You've obviously been around DG for a while now, but last year we talked about his growth in leadership. This year, though, how has that grown even more? Like, what's different this year than maybe last year?
I think his just demeanor and everything about him on the court is so, it's always the same. I mean, he's always locked in. He's a little more vocal this year than he has been in the past, just leading us, and especially on defense, you can hear him talking, getting people in the right spots, stuff like that. So I think when you see him before games, you can just tell he's locked in, and he has that confidence that you can kind of feel when you're around him before a game that he's an all-star. It's what he does. So it's nice to see him take that jump and be a leader. He's just an unbelievable player. So you can just kind of feel his, especially even from last year, just his growth, his confidence is just, no matter how he plays, he still has the same confidence. Maybe the past couple years it's kind of fluctuated a little bit, but this year's been rock solid for us. And he's an all-star. Put that out there again. Definitely an all-star.
You think he's an all-star?
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely he's the top guard in our league for sure, in the West or the East. So I definitely think he's an all-star. He should be an all-star.
Donovan, we've talked about just the standings and seedings and just how tight they are. Is there an added intensity for tomorrow's game, just knowing that?
I think a little bit. I think, everyone knows that, we're all in the race, especially us and them are really close to each other. So it's going to be a big game. We got to bring the intensity from the jump, and I think everyone understands it. But, we can't blow it out of proportion and, not be ourselves. We got to just stay within ourselves, play our defense, and just take care of business.
Going back to DG.
Yeah, it depends. I guess it depends on whose zone and what's happening. But when we're moving well, when we're really scoring the balls, when they go zone, there's not usually any problems. So.
Take two. Going back to DG, if he's not an all-star, if he's not, knowing him the way that you do, how much do you think that'll fuel him in the second half of the season?
If he's not an all-star, I don't think he won't. I think he'll be an all-star. But in the off chance that he gets snubbed and doesn't make the all-star team, I think it'll be a good motivation. He'll definitely be really locked in for the second half of the season, and he's definitely going to play with that chip on his shoulder if he doesn't get it. But that won't happen. He's going to make the all-star team. So.